And welcome back to Ozarks Live. I'm here with Erica Nadir and Alan Altschult, both equity actors from Los Angeles. Thank you for coming in. You're in town to do a show at the Springfield Contemporary Theater that I think is one of the more interesting stories in music and theater that comes out of New York. Tell us about that.
Well, it's the story of a woman who thought she was an opera singer, Florence Foster Jenkins, and there was a movie recently with Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep, right.
We'll talk about that in a second. And she literally could not sing. And yet she was a socialite, she had a lot of money, and she was a passionate music lover. And so she gave concerts to raise money for charities. And, you know, she couldn't sing. The famous quote is, nobody can say, people can say I couldn't sing, but nobody can say I didn't sing.
That's true. That's true. It is incredible perseverance, but it's also an incredible love story.
Oh, I'm
as
so
well.
glad you said that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it developed from out of nothing, actually. It just so happened that he became her, Cosme McMoon, the character I'm playing, became her accompanist. And at the start, the play is a little different from the film, but he becomes her accompanist, and they grow to care for each other. Yes. And he protects her throughout, all the while knowing that this might be the end of his own musical career. He was serious about composition, about being a concert pianist, but he hitched his cart to her.
Well, okay, tell us a little bit about, you know, the portion of her life that you are covering in this show.
Well, in this show, again, it's very different from the film. It is just two people. It is just Florence Foster Jenkins and her pianist. And she used to just do concerts in drawing rooms, people's living rooms. And now she's going to be in an actual hall, so she needs a really good accompanist. And this is exactly where the play starts.
Yeah.
And what I want all of your viewers to know is that you don't have to know about opera, you don't have to like opera, you don't even have to like music. It's really an unusual, uplifting, beautiful, tender love story. Very unusual.
And
it's not romantic.
Oh,
absolutely.
Very
It is
funny.
incredibly funny.
So
right.
if you want to laugh, then come see this show.
But it's also, you know, in regards to Cosme, it was someone who ferociously protected this woman throughout these years. I mean, she had, of course, a huge heart for doing what she did. But see, you are tapped into the reality here.
Right, and I have to find ways to protect her, which is what the comedy grows from that.
Of course, of course.
Right. So in the first scene, well, spoiler alert, she speaks about how much she loved the passion for the music, and then she starts singing.
Okay, now tell me the truth on this, because if you're here, you're a singer.
Yes.
How difficult is it for you to sing like Florence Foster Jenkins? Because I have CDs from back before any of the movies came out that I used to say to my kids in the back, if you don't behave, I'm putting this in. So how difficult is that for you to do that?
That's a great question. I spoke to my voice teacher about that, because at the end, I actually have to sing. And the advice that he gave me is, sing everything well, just not on pitch.
Yeah.
And that really sums her up. Don't you think?
It truly does.
It does.
Jack Benny used to say, you have to be really good to play this badly.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that's part of what you have to do now.
Exactly.
When is the show going to be at the theater?
Tonight.
We open tonight.
We open tonight.
We play through the weekend. We play with Friday, Saturday, and Sunday matinee.
There's the information,
Right
there it is. And then next weekend.
And then next weekend, Thursday through Sunday.
Welcome to Springfield.
Thank
I
you.
hope you have a marvelous time while you're here. You need to go see this show. This is an incredible story, you know, from music and theater, comedy, sadness. It's very touching, a great story. Thank you both for being here.
Thank you, Tom.
Thanks for having us.
All right, let's see.